Tower American 95, 10 miles out on the ILS.
American 95, Kennedy Tower, falling Airbus 319 ahead, 1050.
Hello, everybody. Welcome aboard our General Dynamics originally, now Lockheed Martin F-16 Fighting Falcon, or the F-16 Viper. This is the Viper, but it's the Fighting Falcon. Don't argue with me about this. It's a single-engine, multi-role fighter aircraft. Originally developed by General Dynamics for the United States Air Force, designed as an air superiority day fighter, it evolved into a successful all-weather multi-role aircraft that we all know and love today. Let's, we are in Yuma, Arizona, by the way, because, that's the reason I've got, because, we are going to fire up our F-110 GE-100 afterburning turbofan, 17,155 pounds of thrust to dry, 28,600 pounds of thrust afterburning. There we go, there's an afterburner. Oh, do I have flaps, by the way? Oh, I do see flaps moving. Good. Woo, there we go. Very nice aircraft. Very nice. Woo! Alright. Barrel roll on takeoff. Whee! Be careful. We don't want to kill it. Woo! Oh, that's a pretty plane. Ooh, that's a pretty picture. Here's inside. Let's get back outside where we belong. Alright, we're going to cut that afterburner. Alright. Experiences in Vietnam revealed the need for an air superiority fighter and better air-to-air training for fighter pilots. Sorry, I was starting to yawn in the middle of that. The request for proposal for this was issued on January 1972, calling for a 20,000-pound class air-to-air day fighter with a good turn rate, acceleration, range, and optimization for combat at speeds of Mach 0.6 to 1.6 in the 30 to 40,000 foot altitude area. Now, the actual first flight of the F-16, the actual first flight was a mistake. It occurred during a high-speed taxi test on 20 January 1974. While it was gathering speed, a roll control oscillation caused a fin of the portside wingtip-mounted missile to hit the runway, and then the starboard stabilizer hit the runway. The aircraft started to veer off the runway. Test pilot Phil Ostricher decided, I'm going to save my butt, I'm going to lift off. So he took off and landed safely 6 minutes later. Isn't that interesting? There's been a few aircraft that have done that, where high-speed taxi test leads to takeoff. Whoops! Ooh, there's a river. What river that is? I don't know. I don't know where I am anymore. Anyway. Ooh, look, that looks like a volcano. Let's go mess with it. We probably are not going to land somewhere now, but that's okay. Let's go faster. Maybe not that fast. All right. Increased interest would turn this aircraft into the LWF program, the Lightweight Fighter Program. It became a serious acquisition program with NATO partners, Belgium, Denmark, Netherlands, and Norway, seeking to replace their F-104G fighter bombers. They reached an agreement with the Air Force that if the Air Force ordered the Lightweight Fighter winner, then they would consider ordering it as well. The U.S. Air Force also needed to do some replacements, specifically its F-105s and F-4s, so the F-16 came on the scene. It is a single-engine, highly maneuverable supersonic multi-role tactical fighter aircraft. It was designed to be a cost-effective combat workhorse and could perform various missions and maintain around-the-clock readiness. It's much smaller and lighter than its predecessors, as well as the heavyweight fighter, which we've talked about previously. That would be the F-15. Uses advanced aerodynamics and avionics, including the first aircraft to use the relaxed static stability fly-by-wire flight control system to enhance maneuverability. Ooh, there's actually a gap in there. You think maybe we can split the gap? Let's find out. The F-16 was the first fighter purpose-built to pull 9G maneuvers and can reach a maximum speed of over Mach 2. Innovations include that frameless bubble canopy that is so iconic for the aircraft. Oh god, are we going to die? Nah, we're not going to die. That's easy. Easy peasy in an F-16 right there. Woo! Nice. I've lost my place now. For better visibility, yes. Side-mounted control stick, which you now see in Airbus aircraft. And a reclined seat to reduce G-forces on the pilots. That allows the 9G maneuverability with pilot. It has a thrust-to-weight ratio greater than 1, providing power to climb and accelerate vertically. It's the first production aircraft intentionally designed to be slightly aerodynamically unstable. It is also known as relaxed static stability. Most aircraft are designed with positive static stability, which induces aircraft to return to straight and level attitude if the pilot releases their control stick. This reduces maneuverability as inherently the stability has to be overcome in order to do your maneuverability. Aircraft with a negative stability are designed to deviate from controlled flight and thus be more maneuverable. Now, at supersonic speeds, the F-16 becomes gains positive stability due to aerodynamic changes. Now, to counter the tendency to depart from controlled flight, read that again. The tendency to depart from controlled flight means the tendency for the aircraft to be completely uncontrollable. And to avoid the need for constant trim inputs by the pilot, the F-16 has a quadruplex fly-by-wire flight control system. The flight control computer accepts pilot input from the stick and rudder, manipulates those controls in a way to produce the desired result without inducing control loss. It also means that it has a flight envelope. This might sound familiar to anybody who hates Airbus aircraft because the Airbus uses the same kind of idea. The pilot doesn't actually control the actual surfaces. The pilot tells the computer what to do and the computer interprets it. F-16 does the same thing. The key feature of the F-16 cockpit is the exceptional field of view. That single-piece, bird-proof polycarbonate bubble canopy provides 360-degree all-around visibility with a 40-degree look-down angle over the side of the aircraft and a 15-degree over the nose, which compare that to the more common 10 to 12 degrees of other aircraft. The pilot seat is elevated for this purpose additionally. Now, in addition, we lack that forward bow frame found on many fighters, so the pilot can see even better. Now, that ejection seat we already talked about, it is reclined. It is reclined at a tilt-back angle of 30 degrees. Most fighters are tilted at 13 to 15 degrees. The tilting can accommodate taller pilots and increases G-load tolerance. However, it has been associated with reports of neck ache caused usually by incorrect headrest usage. Due to the seat angle and canopy thickness, the ejection seat lacks canopy breakers for emergency egress. Instead, the entire canopy is ejected and then the pilot's rocket seat fires. Where is my runway? I swear there was a runway near me. Runway, where'd you go? Engines, come online, because I'm now probably going to die. We have a crew of one. We have that maximum speed of Mach 2 at altitude. Where is this airport? I swear. Oh, there it is right there. Combat radius is 340 miles on a high-low-high mission with 4 1,000-pound bombs. Guns, 1 20mm M61A1 Vulcan 6-barrel Gatling cannon with 511 rounds. 2 wingtip air-to-air missile hardpoints, 6 under-wing hardpoints, and 3 under-fuselage pylons. Capacity up to 17,000 pounds of things that make people go boom. Or spy, because they also carry sensors, especially on those fuselage pods. Good lord, what kind of landing is this going to be? I don't know, but we're going to try it. I need brakes, brakes! There they are. Oh, plane, please stop. Land? Oh, there, we have a landing. Yay! Stop! Maybe. Possibly. Will we live? Will we die? We might die. Turn that way slightly. We ran over a shrub. I killed a shrubbery. Stop already. Quit killing the shrub. Uh-oh. We just sunk in the sand. Oh, we came out of the sand. Okay, we're alive. Ignore that. Okay. The interior of the aircraft makes me really, really sad. Your little guy is here, but that always annoys me because then you have these kind of things where you turn around and then that looks creepy. It also really reduces a little, in my mind, it reduces the usability of the virtual cockpit because there are switches over here, but I can't get to them because my arm is in the way. It is cool that his hand moves. That's cool. It moves over there. His feet move. That's all really neat, but it just lacks some functionality when you have all this stuff. Can I pull this to eject? I cannot. Okay. I don't like the virtual cockpit, but there you go. Here is the non-virtual cockpit that has see-through components on it. That's pretty cool, I guess. Our feet are still there. 2, that centers us. 3. No. 4 does nothing. 5 does nothing. 7 brings up the comm panel. 6 brings up whatever the heck that is. 8 brings up a Bendix King flight management computer. Oh, that changes the HUD. 2, 3, 4, and 5 change the HUD. Really? I don't see it changing. I think they lied. Let's pop the cockpit. Woo, there it goes. Whee! You can barely even tell it was there. Ah. Nice. Yeah, that looks good. Can we shut her down? And does anything special come out when we do that? Close our air brakes there. All right. The exterior of this aircraft is gorgeous. The tail artwork is beautiful. It is the virtual cockpit that lets this plane down, in my opinion. If you can deal with that, or maybe go steal a virtual cockpit out of another single-engine jet aircraft that looks better, if you can deal with that, I think this might be a good one to check out. I do love F-16s. But I don't... The virtual cockpit annoys me too much on this one. I don't think I would keep this one personally, but that's just me. You might be different. The link to this plane is in the description as always. I think exterior-wise, great. Virtual cockpit, questionable. Until next time, I've been DerTebbers. This has been your Flight Simulator X plane spotlight, the F-16 Fighting Falcon, or the F-16 Viper, whatever you want to call it. It's a cool plane. It's highly maneuverable, and I didn't crash it even though I ran over some shrubbery. Until next time, game on and be awesome, everybody.
Level 1283, Kennedy Tower. Greetings. Falling heavy, Boeing 767 touching down. Caution wake turbulence from 05012, number 2, 4 right, turn left.
Going in 4 right, 1283, copy all.
8 Lima Bravo, traffic just north of the airport, opposite direction along the track routing. A helicopter and under defeat, yes, you in sight.